Yeah, Kevin Costner's Wyatt Earp is no Tombstone, but it's still a damn good Western. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. If you like the video, please like it and subscribe to the channel to be the first to receive our videos. Everybody loves Tombstone. As far as Westerns go, it appeals to audiences far beyond those who love standard horse operas. But the story of Wyatt Earp lives far beyond Tombstone, Arizona, and it was chronicled in finer detail in the 1994 Lawrence Kasdan picture, Wyatt Earp. Starring none other than Kevin Costner as the titular lawman, this flick was a deeper look at the way Earp traveled across the Wild West and the assortment of characters he often found himself with. Unfortunately, the movie was a box office failure with mixed to negative critical reviews. Wyatt Earp has gone unappreciated for far too long and deserves to be recognized for the historical triumph that it actually is. Kevin Costner's Western offers an introspective look at Wyatt Earp's history. Yes, Tombstone is the far better of the two dueling Wyatt Earp movies released in the early 90s. There's no denying that. But you know what? Wyatt Earp isn't actually bad. Tombstone paints Kurt Russell's Wyatt Earp in a mostly heroic light. Yes, he's a complicated character, but he's still largely presented as good-natured. In contrast, Wyatt Earp presents our hero with more nuance. Costner's Wyatt Earp is a deeply flawed and broken individual. Unlike in Tombstone, which just focuses on a specific time in the lawman's life, Wyatt Earp takes the time to grow up with Wyatt. From boyhood to his later years, we watch as Wyatt Earp becomes a man, a lawman, and even a hero in his own tragic way. We see him fall in love and lose it. We see him succumb to grief and become a criminal. We watch as he tries to provide for his family and set them upright. And we see how his actions ultimately tear them apart. It's a fascinating take on the character that's vastly different from Russell's. Wyatt Earp presents the lawman being haunted throughout his life because of the horrible loss of his first wife, Urilla Annabeth Gish, and their unborn child. True to Earp's real-life history, it offers us a unique look into Earp's psyche as he falls in love with other women, moves from town to town, and picks up and drops friends like their hats. The layers that Costner, who has quite a history with the Western genre, offers us into this character's life only work because we get to see who he is both before and after this incident. But there's another moment that's especially foundational to who Wyatt Earp is. A few simple words his father, Nicholas Porter Earp Gene Hackman, tells his children regularly. Nothing counts so much as blood. The rest are just strangers. It's with this in mind that Wyatt calls his brothers to Tombstone in the first place, aiming to make them all rich. Kevin Costner's nuanced portrayal shows a flawed Wyatt Earp. Costner's Wyatt Earp is a very tragic figure, one who struggled to both care for his family and have things his own way often trips him up. There's a lot to love about Kurt Russell's Wyatt Earp. He's brave, bold, and relentless in his pursuit of both vengeance and justice. However, Kevin Costner's version is perhaps the more interesting of the two. Not only is he more accurate historically, but his complicated view of family gets him into trouble consistently with his sisters-in-law. This stands in direct contrast to what we see of the Earp family in Tombstone. Costner and company deserve credit for exploring the areas of Earp's life that the Russell picture never could, including the first meeting between Wyatt and Doc Holliday, Dennis Quaid. Sure, Quaid's Doc has nothing on Val Kilmer's, but he works mightily for Wyatt Earp. Once again, what makes Costner's portrayal effective is the way in which he uses Wyatt's tragedy and distinct outlook on life to inform every decision he makes. Because the film covers not just the time the Earps spent in Tombstone, but the greater life of the Old West hero, which was part of why Costner exited Tombstone in favor of Wyatt Earp in the first place. It gives us the chance to better understand the U.S. Marshal as a person, and not just an idea. Earp's heroism cannot be denied, but the lawman had a darker side to him, one that Wyatt Earp allows Kevin Costner to effectively bring out.